Hello peoples, I'm DigDug and it's time to play Lumber Tycoon 2. Guys, these play-alongs we've been doing where I don't edit anything and you get to see the entire build even if I make mistakes has been a lot of fun. And since we last left off, I put some short walls up here real quick just to see if I liked the width of the walkway. So imagine like a more substantial wall being here. There's our reminder. Make sure you subscribe, guys. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. Please subscribe while you're here and come back. I'll miss you guys. Anyway, imagine a more substantial wall here, and I like it. I do like the width. It's very easy to walk around. It looks cool. It looks so cool to have the skylight as the floor of the walkway up here. That's awesome. So I might make these walls bigger, but at least now we know that the width is good. And here is what I want to get done today. I'm going to put at least one row of flooring, or I guess if you're down here, ceiling down, and move this guy up top, because we've got to get this thing out of here if we're going to start building the inside of our museum, and I can't wait. It's not going to be easy, so let's get started. I don't want to waste any time. I think I'm going to start with just a large floor, and I think probably that'll be enough. I mean, barely. But let's see what happens anyway. We'll put this up here. I can't tell if it's on the bottom. You gotta make sure the first one is placed right. Otherwise, all the others will be just wrong. Alright, I think that looks legit. Now, my toolbar is all wrong. Okay, N times Zach is number 1 in there. Okay, that's how I like it. Good. Now we get a bunch of floors out. I'm gonna build a bunch of these. You'll also notice if you look over there, I've got some white wood already chopped. I've got some gold wood already chopped. That is for the inside of our museum when we start building out the display areas. So it's okay that those pieces, I guess I'm done here. It doesn't want me to. Alright, we'll just fill these in. It's okay that they're down here, even though eventually we are going to be building down here, because I actually need them for the things I am building. So hopefully, though, a lot of these normal pine wood, I don't know, 1x1s, these little chunks of wood, hopefully we use a lot of those up to build the ceiling out. And we don't have to, like, you know, carry around a bunch of these little things by hand just to make room. If we get the whole ceiling done and still have a bunch on the floor here, that's going to be a real pain. I'll have to be careful. I don't think, obviously, there's enough for us to have to worry about that the first round. And the second one, hopefully this sawmill will be up top, so I think we'll be okay. Okay. Whatever. Be that way. It's possible that getting the 1x1 sawmill to work up there might be a little more difficult than I'd planned. But at the moment, all we're really worried about is moving it. Shouldn't have to walk all the way over there. It's just, I don't know. For some reason, I always feel like I do. And it's such a pain if I misalign it. But, you know what? It would be a pain even if I was over there. I hate this time of day in Lumberland. It makes it hard to see. At least when you're working with a build like this where all the wood is the same color. It's really hard to see at dusk. Is that right? That's right. No, it's not right. See? There's no way I'm going to be able to jump and get that, is there? Grief. Okay. Kind of a pain. This is what happens when it's dusk in Lumberland. Okay, nice. Which, by the way, is why I'm wearing my fancy computer glasses. Get all the help I can get. There we go. That's more like it. Oh, you know what? Hang on. What I could do, just place them all up there. and then stack them up there, and then place them from up there, I'd be closer. So if we have more problems, we'll try that. But at the moment, looks like things are going okay. Oh, as soon as I said, there we go. Okay. I think we're going to have enough. I think we're going to be all right. So, what side? Oh, perfect. That was really nice. Okay. Oh, it's going to be so close. I was going to build it starting over here. I kind of need to build it over here just so I can see how it lines up. Oh, I'm actually nervous about doing this. Wait, what? That's definitely upside down. Okay. That's what we want. All right. Is it up there? Did we do it? Yes. Yes, we did. All right. You know what? There's a lot of stuff to get up there. I should have thought about this before I hit record, but I am going to build a little stairway. I've got to be able to get up there reasonably quickly. Now, however long it takes me to build this stairway, pretty sure 2 trips up that conveyor belt are going to be just as bad. So let's get this done. And stairs. Stairs? Where are the stairs? There they are. Wedges. I guess that makes sense. How many do we need? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build these with white wood, which I know I've already cut up for something else. But my hope is that I'll be able to use them when I build the second story of my stairway here. I need white stairs for that. So hopefully, at least a few of these will be useful later. See, I'm trying not to waste materials or effort, because I don't have time for that. Let's move these guys and see how we do. Come on. Nice. Okay. We may need more than I thought, because we're not really that close yet. Okay. Or whatever. I'm definitely going to need to cut more white, because I'm using a lot more of it than I thought I would for this little project. That's not right. And I can't let that go. Got a little too much OCD in me for that. Okay. Nice. All right. This is gonna be it. Oh, come on. Okay, I'll take it. That'll work. Let's delete these. And then what I was about to do before I realized I needed a staircase is to make sure we had room up there for this guy. I'm really excited to be building out a mill on what will be, I think I have to move it a little bit, on what will be the start of the 3rd floor. It's a long time coming. I'm really glad that we're here. Let's move you back a little bit. Move. I don't know if we're gonna have room actually for the same setup. We'll have to see. What if we don't? What if there's not room for this setup? Make sure it's going the right way. Yep, okay. Let's start moving conveyors, and we'll worry about the what-ifs in a minute, because maybe we'll get lucky. Rotate. Alright, so I should be able to do it all from down there, but here's the thing. It was really hard. Like, it would line up, kinda, but then when you got close, it wasn't perfect, and it sent the conveyors just, I mean, the wood that came up the conveyors just bouncing a little bit more than they should have. I'm going to put a bunch of these up there. And we're going to do it from up there if we can, because that'll save us some time, A. It will hopefully help us have it better lined up, B. Come on. And assuming that it makes for less buggy cutting, improve the efficiency of the sawmill itself, which is super important because the only reason we're doing this is because it saves us massive amounts of time when we're trying to build a lot of things, which, I mean, have you seen the base? We're building a lot of things. This is a massive build project. And I've had so much fun with you guys doing it. I still remember all the trucks you guys brought. All you wonderful peoples brought truckloads and truckloads of pine wood. We cleared that snow biome out like several times over. Pretty amazing. All right, now we want this to be just perfect. Is it? No, it isn't. Do you see that? That's really disappointing, because to get around that, we're going to have to put some blueprints or something here. Okay, I got a couple placed, and it's nice and even, and here's what I had to do. Okay, move this guy right here, and then take the guy from behind, put it on top, put it on top, there you go. And now it's right at the corner there. See that? So now, when I take the conveyor, it should snap in right where it needs to be. And of course, now that I'm recording and I said that I got it fixed, now it's going to be a pain. Really? Come on. Oh. Nice. Perfect. I love it. Okay, we're going to keep doing this. Move. Kind of tedious, but if you're going to build something, you might as well make it line up. I mean, the game is kind of all about building. If you're going to do it, might as well do it pro, you know? Come on, line up. Come on. Oh, oh, oh. Perfect. Move the bottom one here. Move the top one back on top. Nice. Systematic. Working well. Come on. Oh. I think I may have mentioned this in a recent video, but in case you don't remember, let me just go on the record as saying lining conveyors up in Lumber Tycoon 2, a real pain. I know some of you are thinking, dude, just put them in there. Quit being so like nitpicky about it being perfect. And to that I say, do you even know me? You know I can't do that. I can't do it. It's gotta be good. Gave up on perfection a long time ago, but close to it. I'm still going for close to it. And I know what you're thinking. You haven't given up on perfection. Look at what you're doing right now. Maybe. Except that, you know, what I'm doing right now is building a 1x1 chop saw that doesn't cut 1x1. So, you know, at least there's that. Come on. I mean, it's close. It's close. It does 1x2. Twos? 2x2s? Okay. Okay. Well, I think we're ready. Now we just have some straight conveyors to put on. Hopefully, leave that wood in place so I can see what I did and just recreate it. Nope, nope, don't do that. Fine, I'll take you. Need 2 more. Okay, that's good. Now we gotta go up there, put those in place, and then we can start to place the saw itself, which unfortunately, folks, I have to admit, is the hardest part of this whole thing. Okay, now, this is where things get difficult. I need to put this in the same spot. And how do I even figure out what that is? Let's put some blueprints out and see. It's, okay, it looks like it's 1 unit away. And half of it is lined up with that. Alright, so, alright. Yes. Oh, I thought it was lined up, and it just wasn't. I was so excited. I was getting ready to do a victory dance, and denied. Denied. I can't rotate down enough, I think, to pull this off. Oh, come on. Okay, so that was a lot harder than it should have been because I had to remove the conveyor in order to place this because they were intersecting. For some reason, the conveyor was fine with being placed where there was something else, but the saw was not. So the saw is in place now, and I've got these things stacked here because that's going to help us line up the backstop where the wood hits before it drops. This guy. So we got to remember it's going to go right on the edge of that small floor, whatever it is, with the direction toggle away from the chop saw. All right, I think I can remember that. Let's go get this in place. Oh man, and then we're so close. We can give this thing a test run. Probably on the probably on the white wood, because maybe not. I was gonna say I used some white wood I wasn't expecting, but that might be okay. Okay. Turn. Okay, that's the direction we want it already. That's handy. And I think that's it. I think that's it. I think we did it first try. I'm gonna try to get these blueprints of them. Otherwise, the wood we sent through this is gonna try fill them. That's no good. We'll just go up here. Up here. So close. I want to see this thing turn on. Nice. Oh, wait. Didn't I just okay. That's like, Okay, let's get this stuff up there. And you know what? I'm just going to put you there. I'm going to try to move all this stuff. Oh, not that. Try to move all this stuff once without having to jump down every single time. But worry about those in a minute. Now this is the hard part. Move. I mean, obviously this thing can't stay here forever. I hope to goodness that we're okay with that setting because it's not going to be easy to get to. Where can I put this? I guess I'll just put it here. I mean, it doesn't have to look pretty. Because it won't... Oh, come on. There we go. That'll work. Oh, but the chop saw's on the other side. Okay. Well, we're gonna try to be creative problem solvers here, because wasn't planning on this being an issue. Okay, sorry folks, I had to go answer the door, and then I came and I put this bottom row in before I started the video back up. Sorry about that, but things are basically set up now. The saw is wired, it works. All we gotta do is put the, I don't know what you want to call it, the guides in place. So you know what I'm gonna do actually before I start doing that? I'm just gonna test this puppy because maybe we're good. It's possible. Let's try you, because I also realized we may have a problem with the amount of space we've given ourselves to load this thing, because there's gonna be a wall there. So I guess maybe we'll, I don't know, take that part of the wall out and make that the last wall to put in or something. Okay, I basically want this thing to be a little right of center, because this middle part comes up above. And although I think I had it left of center down there, but that doesn't make sense. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with that. I don't really know how much space to leave. Like, I'm gonna just start building and we'll see how it goes. What's, you know, the worst that could happen? Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Yes, that feels all right. Let's put another one in there. Turn. There we go. Is this the same size? Yeah, I think it is. But for some reason... that feels weird, but I'm going to let it go. And we're going to try it. We're going to put these in, and we're going to give it a shot and see how it cuts. And I do have the wire I need. If we need that wire, I have it up here too. Okay. Is that right? Let's see. So all these little corner pieces, these little tiny triangles, I just had on the other one to make it look nicer. I don't know if I care so much about that anymore, but we'll see. Okay, so I want to put this down here. Oh no, I fell, and I want to see how the catch works. Let's see. Come on, push it in the right direction. Nice. Okay, that's good. Now I just need to put that wire thing to push it over a little bit. So let's get the wire. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, it's working, kind of. It does get caught on this wire a little bit more often than it did down there. So I haven't lined things up perfectly as compared to last time, but it works pretty well. And you know what? In my experience, I can have this thing running, and if something gets caught every now and then, I just come by, jiggle it, and it's just fine. Again, it's a temporary installation, but here we go. That one was perfect. It just lined up really nice. Oh, it got caught. Then you just kind of bump it, and there it is. Okay, so let's do a full test. I'm going to pull this with me off the side. All right, let's turn on the saw. I don't actually need to plank this. It's already planked. Boom. All right. This will be a good test. It's not lined up. I have a feeling it's going to get hooked on that wire, but I can mess with that wire a little bit later, but let's see how it does. It might get lucky. See, I want to push it over here to get away from the center of the saw, chop saw. Well, that one is really rough. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna... Oh! I'm in this off. I'm definitely gonna have to mess with that wire. It's really catching it. Oh, is it... The saw's too high? I don't understand why the wood's not going through. I don't think it's the wire after all. But let's be sure. Let's move the wire. Oh, I fell. I mean, it's working without the wire. Not sure why it's getting hung up. We'll have to look at that. But it's making the same size blocks as last time. So other than it getting caught a little bit more than last time, it's working. So I'll play with it. A little bit of tweaking the way things line up, but we've got our chop saw up at the top, and all of this stuff is now ready to begin. So I can use the rest of this to build out the ceiling, then these two things to build out the displays. I've got lots of glass here to try to build out the front entrance. And now I've even got a couple stairways when I want to get started with the next set of stairs on my grand staircase. So it's coming along, guys. We are doing good work, and it won't be long before the second floor is open. I think I'm going to have to lower that chop saw a little bit. Tough call. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this quick episode of Lumber Tycoon 2. I sure did. I'm so excited to be getting the second floor done, starting on the third floor. It's very exciting times. I'm very pleased. I hope you guys had a good time. Thanks so much for coming. I really appreciate it. You guys rule. And remember, if you're new to the channel, thank you for coming. I'm glad you're here, but you have to subscribe and come back. Come back and see us. We'll miss you otherwise. I'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.